Hello and welcome to the broadcast. Nothing Beast here with you on this Wednesday evening. God, my hair looks terrible. Oh, I had a nap and I didn't realize I look like a crazy person. It's not a mirror, so I can't. I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. I'm just gonna stop. Hello. Hope you're having a great day. I had kind of an easy, laid-back sort of day. Went out to the mall, had some Indian food at the food court. Oh, the butter chicken that they have there. They get you the box and they just fill it with rice, and then they put the two. You can choose two different curries to go in there. So I always go with the butter chicken and the lamb korma. Oh, such a good combination. And the place I go to, it's ready to go. They just spoon it up and it's all ready. And then you get some naan bread or some garlic naan or some garlic cheese naan. The wife got some garlic cheese naan, but this time I finally got the nerve to make a special request. I asked the guy who was serving. I asked him for the two things, and when he got it all together, I said, "This might be a kind of an odd request, but would it be possible to take just a spoonful or just a forkful amount of beef vindaloo and put that like right on the top?" And he kind of nodded and smiled and went right for it. And I said, "I want to try a vindaloo, but I don't want to try like a whole order just in case it's too spicy." And he said, "Oh, just a warning, it will be spicy." And I was like, "That's why I don't want to order an entire side of vindaloo." If you're not sure, if you're not certain of Indian food, a vindaloo is like the one that is like notoriously hot and spicy. And I was like, I just want to know how spicy it actually is. And I don't know if what I got is like a traditional vindaloo or what, but I don't think it was that bad. I think it was actually kind of tasty. I've actually had chili that a friend has made that was way hotter. Now, one bite versus like an entire serving is a different matter, but I'm guessing that after a bit it probably would get hot, spicy, and probably sort of a thing. But I was actually expecting it to be like as soon as you bite into it, or as soon as you put it into your mouth, that it just sets everything on fire. I thought it was like going to be unbelievable because when I was new to Indian food, I had no idea what it was. We didn't where I was living. Oh, by the way, I have a kitty cat in here. She snuck in at the last minute, and now she's going to be annoying. Um, I had never had access to Indian food. I had other types of food where I lived in the Midwest, but Indian food was not something that we had when I was living there. And so when I came here to Australia, anytime that we got Indian food, I was like, "Oh my God, I got to try it all. This is so good." Um, but when I did have access to it, then we came here for the visit, and then we went back to America, and then that's when I got into the process to come here, permanently. And in that time, we did find some other in some actual Indian restaurants, and I was able to try it. And God, I love it so much. It's such great food. But anyway, I never tried the vindaloo because there was one time I was eating, and I thought what it was like a green bean. It was not a green bean. I picked it up with the fork and put it in my mouth and crunched. And as soon as I crunched, the gums surrounding those teeth just dissolved. I mean, not really, but they were on fire. And I was like, I spit out whatever it was. Had to have been a chili pepper, but I thought it was a green bean. And nothing could put the fire out. Not time, not the beverage that I had, not other stuff that I had. Nothing. Nothing would put out the flame. That's what I thought the vindaloo was going to be like, and it's absolutely not. So I don't know if it's legitimate vindaloo or if they've toned it down so that they can actually sell it to Aussie palates, which by Indian standards are pretty tame and subdued. not quite so spicy. But so next time I go for Indian food, I'm gonna try an honest to God vindaloo and see if that I can actually get there. I think it'll be interesting. And what sucks is I actually took my phone out and did a selfie video of me eating for the first time, and I didn't even bother sharing it. It was so disappointing because I was expecting it to be like nothing like that at all. Alrighty, well, we are midway through the week, and every day gets us closer to a brand new video of Sugar Pants Video Basement. The latest episode is Forbidden World, which is a fantastic movie. Getting some hits on that one. I don't want to say that it's my most high-profile movie that I've done so far, but it does come with a cult following with that one, and I try not to do movies that too many people have seen. At the very least, I try to avoid too many cult favorites, because that's not the channel that I want to do. I want to do movies that when people see it, they're just like, I've never heard of this movie, or I've never seen that movie. Is it any good? I don't want to do movies that already have like their own fan pages and everything. This one is one of the exceptions. I do have a few of them, but yeah, I try to avoid doing too many of them. Like, if it's done by like anything that Charles Band has been involved with, Full Moon Pictures or Empire or anything like that, I try to avoid him too much because he does have a very strong cult following. But I have done some, and I have some more on the way. But I'll try to avoid doing things like Puppet Master or Demonic Toys, or those ones that are just notorious among the horror communities. And maybe someday, if I get popular, I'll do some of those. And maybe I'm doing that backwards. Maybe I should do those until I get popular and then do the obscure ones. I don't know. But this coming Monday, we will have a brand new episode. And honest to God, I can't remember what it is. I think I remember what it is, and it is a good one, if it's the one I'm thinking of. It's been so long since I did the schedule and everything, but I'm continuing to work on year 2 and year 3 worth of content. I did find a movie the other day that I was like, I need to sit down and watch this to see if it's good enough to make it to the show. So check out the latest one, Forbidden World, on Sugar Pants Video Basement. Easiest way to find that is just go down into my profile pages, and you should find a link to Sugar Pants Video Basement. Or if you can't find that one, just go to YouTube and type it in, Sugar Pants Video Basement. You find the clown, you're in. Alrighty. So let's get to the broadcast, and we are going to pick up exactly where we left off the last time we played. And the last time we played, we made it to day 15 of spring. So we're going to jump right into it. Spirits are neutral. The day is mine. The day is mine. Okay, so we got iron bar. Oh, and I feel like there was something that I was supposed to do straight away, and I don't remember what that is. Oh. All right. Well, let's get back into it, because it has been a while since I last played. Let me see if do I have any. I think going into the mines might have been it, or maybe it was doing some fishing. I can't recall. Oh, that's what it is. I think maybe it's because I'm getting close to being able to upgrade some of my tools. All right. Because I do have some copper, but I don't have the money. All right. So we did get some melon seeds. Okay, we did get an ancient seed. We got some okay, so we're still saving up for our gold parsnips. We got a bunch of parsnips growing in fertilizer, so that ought to be pretty good. Oh, let's take this jade and donate that. and we have a frozen geode. Oh, wait. So what I'll do is I'll put my tools away, and then we will run down to the we'll get the geode broken into, and we'll donate whatever we have to the museum, and then we'll head up into the mines and try to get some resources there. I've got my pirate cutlass, and that is doing a pretty good job on the beasties in the dark. Every once in a while I'll check the trash out front of the blacksmith, and you'll get like ore. One time I think I got a gold bar out of it one time, but I'm not 100% on that one. Alright. This always goes a little bit better once we get the mine carts running, and we can use this as a shortcut. Alright, process the geode. Give me something good. 5 rocks, fantastic. Burning precious mining time. Alright, no reward for that, but it is donated. Alright, so let's head up to the mountain top and head into the mine. So last night I didn't do a broadcast. Boy, I was tired. I went into work yesterday, and they didn't have me doing my normal duties. What they did was they had me working with the maintenance crew. We're in kind of a slowdown. We haven't gotten back into the vacation time. You know, we're getting close. Next month is spring, and spring and summer coming around brings a lot more tourism. So, but what's nice is while I was at the job, my manager asked me what my availability was, and that's always a good thing. Wants to make sure that my availability is up there. So. I'm assuming that means more shifts will be coming soon. But anyway, I forgot the reason why I was saying. Oh, yeah. So they had me working with the maintenance. Well, not with maintenance, but they had me doing some of the jobs that the maintenance was working on. And so I was working a different set of muscle groups, and when I got home, I wasn't really that bad off, but as the afternoon went through, boy, did I get tired. I guess I was working different muscle groups that I was used to. Oh, there's the ladder. And yeah, it wore me out. And my hands were really cramped up, and really worked hard on that one. So, needless to say, I earned that paycheck that I got that day. But I then, got time to do my broadcast, and I was like, oh, no, I'm just going to have to skip today. And, so I kind of feel bad for doing that, but I was just wore out. And then I got up today and was still feeling ragged. I'm so out of shape. I really need to do better on that. Oh, there's the ladder. Let's just get to getting. Mostly what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get out of the darkness. The dark parts of the mine are just awful. And I'm almost out of energy. there's the ladder. We don't have to work anymore. Let's just get going. Oh, that's just standard wood. I'm getting a couple of mushrooms. I'm pretty sure I can donate one of those. So I definitely did want to do a broadcast last night, but oh man, it was just tiring. So got home and took a nice little nap, and woke up and I was just like, oh yeah, let's go play some Stardew Valley. Not exactly work intensive, but you know, sometimes there's a lot more energy that you use during a broadcast than you think. Oh, there he is. Come on, give me a ladder. Oh man, this is gonna be close. I just want to make some oh, there it is. Good. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna have to throw something away. Actually, let's eat the salmon berries. I think this is a slingshot. Yeah, which I never use. I don't. When I first used the slingshot, it was not as useful as I thought it was going to be. So I was disappointed about how it wasn't like the great weapon I was hoping it would be. So I've never used it since, so I don't know if it's gotten an update. But we are out of the dark part of the mine, which is fantastic because it's such a strain on the eyes. And when I got this broadcast lamp, it makes it even harder. Oh, now everybody's dropping ladders all of a sudden. Oh, so now we're in an area. Let's just go ahead and steal all of the torches that we can. And we'll put those around the farm so we have a little bit of light. I hate that I have to use my stamina to pick those things up. Really? Nothing in the crates? Oh, I definitely want the geodes. Can I throw away the slingshot? I can. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and go. Oh, no enemies here. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going to have to get our pickaxe upgraded because now we're getting to where the rocks are thick. In fact, I probably should just go for ore and minerals at this point because I'm not going to make it to level 50. Or maybe I will. What time is it? 7:20. Okay, we got plenty of time. Not sure what the hell that slime was doing, but it didn't seem happy about it. Hey, our signs! How we doing today? Oh, what did we get? A glow ring? Oh, I gotta, oh, let's get rid of the daffodil. And the slime. Ah, and the sap. It picked everything up except for that one last. Alright, let's get that in our inventory right now. Oh, and it's a big glow ring, not a miniature glow ring. That's awesome. Those are so helpful. The last time I played a serious run through, it took me forever to find a glow ring. Whereas usually I find one early on, but that one, it was like I hadn't found one for well through the first year. Turn the corner, giant slimes. Hey, you're new to this part of town. We don't take kindly to strangers around here. Well, you got the body density of a bowl of Jello, so I'm gonna take my chances. It's extremely rude. Usually when a stranger's in a new area, it's because they're lost and they need our help. They're not trying to start a turf war, y'all. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it to level 50. Whoops, oh. Especially if we waste our stamina like that. Any more enemies? Doesn't look like it. So let's go for the iron. We're starting to feel exhausted. Come here, Mr. Bat. I want to see if you got a ladder hidden inside of you. No, you did not. So we're going to leave. Alright, so it is nighttime, so we get to see our glow ring. Oh, it's so nice. Usually, I'll get either the glow ring or the mini glow ring, and both of them are very helpful, but the big glow ring is so nice. Until you get to the later parts of the game when you can start combining rings and get the usefulness of one and the other all at the same time. And it's typical. The run where I start loading up on torches is the one where I start getting is the one where I find the glow ring. Let's put you there, and we'll put one there. And one right here to burn the grass down. There we go. Oh, we still got plenty more. Put one on the corner there. One there. And one there. Okay, very nicely lit up. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh. Was she an older dog, or... Not that that makes any difference. It's 12. Well, you know what? That's a good age for a dog. Yeah, the dog. I'm sure your dad's spoiled or rotten. It hurts though, especially when you have him for that long. That's a long time to have a dog. So yeah. But yeah, that's always a tough thing. But the best we can do is give him a good life. Blue Nose Pit, yeah. Oh, so you're at fault. Okay. What I mean is you're at fault for them having it. Yeah. Yeah. That when you get them dogs that have been around for as long that long like that, it's tough. It is tough. Yeah. Was your dad one of those, I'm not a dog person, until you show up with a dog form and then they just turn into the biggest gooey sweetie about him? Was that the type that your dad was? I'm not one for pets until someone puts the pet in front of them. Okay, let's see. Oh, what do we got here? I love when Pierre sends me mail telling me what new products that I should buy. Okay, yeah. Pets, you gotta have pets. Well, my cat's skulking around here somewhere, so... But, yeah, I don't... There has not been a time in my life, other than my college years, where I did not have a pet. Oh, the cauliflower is good. Good to go. Okay. Fantastic. Well, we got a lot of stuff to donate. Yeah, my college years were the only time when I did not have a pet. But that was just because of dorm rules. But all my youth, I had dogs and cats. We had so many strays. Where we lived, we always had strays just roll up on our property, and they just stayed. And we fed them. Some of them were nicer than others. Some of them understood the contract better than others. They were like, "We'll give the masters attention." Others were just like, "Yeah, I'm just here for the food," and we're like, "All right, whatever." It's not like we went broke. But we had some good dogs just roll up on our property, and so I've always had them. So when I got out of college and I moved out on my own, that was one of the first things I did was try to get my first pet. And from that point on, I never had any dogs. I was all cats. I got a cat, Selena. There was a person who got had a bunch of barn cats, and this person apparently was a vet because he administered their vaccinations and all of their early shots when I picked her up. Like, as I was sitting there, I'm like, oh dang, this dude, this farmer knows what he's doing. And she was a great kitty cat. I miss her a lot. At some point in her life, she became blind. I thought she was nearsighted, but she actually ended up being blind, and didn't stop her. She knew where to find the bowl. She knew where to find the food. She knew where to find the litter box. Hell, she found snakes running around underneath my floorboards that I didn't know about. She was a good kitty cat. I had her for about 8 years. Yeah, I miss her a lot. She was the first pet that I had voluntarily picked for myself. Oh, we have a bundle done. Nice. Oh, and we got some speed grow fertilizer. Okay, still working on them quality crops. Okay. Oh, we got access to a new bundle. When I got married, Selena was still with me. And there we go. Oh man, this one's filling in nice. Okay, so now I just got to get a tapper so I can get either maple syrup, oak resin, or pine tar, and we'll have this one done. Don't have to worry about the mushrooms. So yeah, when I first got married, my wife moved in, and Selena was there, and she was leery of my wife, but being blind and everything, she had her comfort zones, and she did not like when she was outside of her comfort zone. And anybody else, she was not comfortable around. But she did eventually warm up to my wife and would tolerate her. But when that's what I saved the frozen tier for. I knew there was a reason I was holding on to it. But when my wife came in, she wanted to get a kitten, and we got a kitten, and her name was Bindi, and Selena did not like her at first. Anytime she smelled her around or heard her, she just hissed and everything. Never lashed out or anything, but she was very adamant about, just keep your distance from me. And eventually they kind of got along, but yeah, shortly after Bindi came along, Selena passed away. I took it pretty hard, and oh right, I gotta get my geodes processed. I took it really hard when she passed away. Her health was dwindling, and there wasn't anything I could do about it. And, yeah, so we ended up. So Bindi became the main cat of the household, and thankfully we had her because she was enough of a distraction to keep me from being too sad for too long about losing Selena. And then we got another cat because Bindi was so young. We were like, we might as well get a playmate for her, and so we got another cat, Kiko. He was an ornery little shit, a little orange shit. I don't know what it is about orange cats that are just little shits, but in a good way, I mean. And then we had them for years, for like 4 or 5 years, and then we went to my wife was working at a veterinary clinic, and she told me that there was this old cat that came in, and they were like, we don't know what happened, but he came in for emergency surgery. He had a broken leg, his tail was bent and broken, and he was missing teeth. And the person who brought him in said that he brought him in for somebody else. And the story, they couldn't figure out what was going on, but they didn't have any evidence to go one way or another. But what happened was they brought this cat in. And he was a senior cat already, and they operated on him. They ended up having to take his leg. They had to, amputate completely. And let's go ahead and we don't need that. So they had to amputate one of his front legs, and then his tail, they were able to fix it, but it always had a crook in it. So it went like a straight tail and then So there was a little zigzag in the middle of his tail. It didn't cause him any pain or discomfort or anything, but it just had the little bent to it. And he was missing one of his main fangs and a couple of his front teeth, so he always had kind of a sneer. He always kind of looked like that, which I thought was kind of cute. Well, anyway, so my wife, she says, yeah, we got this cat in at the vet, and so what happened was the guy who brought the cat in came in, paid for the surgery, but then said that the owner does not want the cat back. And I'm like, you're kidding me. So you're telling me that this cat has a bad accident. And then he has to go through the surgery, and you're gonna just look him in the eye and say, we don't want you back? You go through all of that trouble, and you're just gonna leave him at the vet? Because the vet did not have room to house all these cats. And, basically what it meant was he was eventually gonna have to be put down. So I go in one day, and I'm going to pause this to tell the story. So I go in one day to take my wife out to lunch. We had a lunch break meetup at that point, and when I go in, he's this cat. He's just wandering around the facilities because he's so well behaved. They just let him wander around. So he comes up and he's just hobbling around on his one leg because the other one, he didn't even have really a stump. It was just like just a little nub. and it had the stitches all over it and everything, and he was healing up very nicely. So he comes out and hobbles up, and he just kind of sits down and he just looks at me. And I looked at him, and I talked to my wife, and I said, that's the cat you're telling me, Rat? And she was like, yeah. I look at him, and I'm just like, your name is now Wilford Brimley, and you're coming home with me. He looked like Wilford Brimley. I don't know if you know that actor from the 80s and everything. Come on, Tequila. Come on. You gonna be annoying now that I'm talking about other cats? Come on. She's sitting right here. Like, I want to come up. All right, fine. Go find your own spot then. So I said, your name is now Wilford Brimley, and you're coming home with me. So I took him home, and the other two cats, they fell in love with him, and he never was a problem. And hopefully I gave him a good home while I could. Little Willie, oh, I miss him. He was always this just mean-looking kitty cat, but he was so sweet. Oh yes, I'm talking about other kitty cats. Are you having troubles with that? I'm talking about cats you've never met and never will meet because they're on the other side of an ocean. She is such a goofy cat. Oh, no, you can't play with that. That's my headphone cord. Well, I want the attention. Attention only for me. Alright. Okay, so we have our chores done. What are we doing? It's Tuesday. I think we should go do some fishing. Let's put away all our tools and get our fishing, because we have got to get... We need about just under $300 more to get the backpack. Oh, reach the bottom of the mine. Yes. So we'll go do some fishing and try to get our 2,000 gold. Oh, Tequila. Should I pay attention to me? Oh, she is such a snuggler. Oh, geez, Tequila, she's gonna take my headphones off. Oh, such a pitiful cat. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. Come on, you're all tangled up in my headphones. There we go. There we go. Oh, jeez. I got cat hair all over my face. Oh my gosh, you not done yet? Oh, so pitiful. Taking my headphones off. Oh my gosh, Tequila, you're so terrible. What are you doing? Ah. Alright, I guess we're done playing games for now. Oh, you need a brushing. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, when she doesn't ask for attention, she demands it. Oh, are we done? Okay, yep, now she's settling back down. Oh my god. It's like a kitty cat snow globe in here all of a sudden. Ugh. No, 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 no. Don't you start back up again. Jesus. Oh my God, there's hair everywhere. Oh, I'm gonna shave you if that's how bad you're gonna shed. Oh, oh, it's everywhere. Now she's giving me love bites. I've never had a cat do that. She gives love bites. It's not enough to just kind of bump into me and everything. She's got to, she's not biting hard. It's just enough to say, hey, I'm here. Give me attention. Oh my gosh. You are so pitiful. You are so pitiful. Oh, so pitiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, are we done? Are we done? You can sit down in my lap. Just, are we done yet? Oh, she's so pitiful. I always tell my wife we always get the pitifuls. Bindi, Kiko, and Willie. They were the pitiful trio. And now we got Tequila and Mojito. Mojito, he's so antisocial. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Tequila, I got crops I gotta take care of. I can't just stand here. Ow, 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 ow. You need a nail trim too. Boy, Mama's not doing a very good job of grooming you at the moment. She's so pitiful. There go the headphones again. I think she's trying to tell me to stop playing. Nope. You gotta let go of the wire. Oh. Okay, are we done? Okay. Oh, okay, let's go back to the broadcast. All right, fishing. We're gonna go fish. She acts like she never gets any attention at all, and that is not true. She'll spend the entire day sitting in my lap while I play games, and in fact she did, except for when we went to the mall today. Spoiled rotten, too. Oh my god, it's already 2 in the afternoon. Only got a couple of hours of fishing time. If we want to get the backpack today, I don't think we're going to. So I'm just going to stay here and fish until I run out of energy or time. And then we'll take all the fish home and sell it, ship it. I'm still trying to get the cat hair off of me. Oh, here we go. Now we're just into the seaweed. A lazy herring that required no work to reel in. Oh, now we're bringing in the old newspapers. Dewey defeats Truman. Give me something good, treasure box. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, a magma geode. That's something I won't come across until much later in the mines. Oh, dang, it's already 5 o'clock. Jeez. Oh. How's it hanging, Willie? Willie. Man, more magma geodes. Nice. Have to wait till tomorrow to get them cracked open, but still. Getting more and more perfect, so I guess that means the strike zone's getting bigger and easier to manage. By golly, we ought to have enough fish to sell to get that backpack, so we should have it tomorrow. Getting some good treasure too. What do we got? Man, a ruby and a skeletal tail. Dang, man, we're getting so much stuff. All right. Got a couple of things to donate. Got some fish to sell. Not counting like rare types of fish, that was probably one of the better fishing sessions I've had when it wasn't raining. Yeah, so 2 magma geodes. We'll have some. If we get a fire quartz in one of them, that would be great. But I don't know if that's one of the things you can get. All right, so we will. No, we're gonna keep. I think the mussel. Oops. I think the mussel actually can be donated to the crab pot bundle. Yes, so I'm going to save that. And we will sell one of the rubies. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to take that, one of those, one of those. We'll take one of those and one of those. Actually, let's divide that. Okay, put our fishing pole away, and what do we got? We can take 3 tools, so we'll do that. Okay, think we're ready for tomorrow. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Spirits were neutral today, and I had some pretty good luck. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and go to sleep, and we'll donate all of that stuff tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we only needed like 300 gold. So, more than what we needed. Spirits are mildly perturbed today. Well, they can perturb themselves. Alright, well, it's Wednesday. Alright, so let's head on down, and since it'll take longer, we'll go down to the museum. We'll donate a couple of items and then break the geodes, because we don't have any inventory. Actually, no, I take that back. Let's just go ahead and donate everything that we have. Get ourselves some inventory space. Alright, so now we just need a gold bar for that. So yeah, if we can get a fire quartz out of one of those magma geodes, that'd be awesome. Because then we can have the geologist bundle done. Oh. And the crab pot. This one's one of the nicer ones because you have so many different options and you only need 5 of them. And like 3 of them can be found just scrounging around on the beach. Okay, so now let's head down to the blacksmith and get our geodes processed. Fingers crossed, but if we don't get one, it's not that big of a deal. It's just, that's the bundle where you get the mine carts, so getting those mine carts would be very beneficial. La, 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 la. Ooh, iridium. Boy, that's both ends of the friggin' gamut right there. High-end ore and low-end ore. Alright, what is it going to take to upgrade? 2,000. Alright, we won't spend that now, unfortunately. Because we need that backpack. Oh, we've already donated a ruby? Oh. I guess I forgot. Well, we get to sell the other one. Three and shopping. Closed on Wednesdays, damn it. Pierre, this is why JojaMart continues having a customer base. Oh, I forgot to water my beans. Cut down a little bit of this grass. It's getting a little overrun in front of the house. I usually hold off until the very last minute, since it's, whoops, let's go ahead and just process that. I usually let the grass run wild as much as possible because when you get a silo, you just fill it up for free. I need my other tools. Okay, well, we don't have anything else to do, so let's just chop down some trees. Continue clearing away what I can. I'm pretty sure this is how I get access to the tapper recipe. Is by leveling up my whatever this levels up. Once I get a tapper, then I can just pop that onto the first tree that I come across. And in a week or whatever, those tappers work very slowly. I do like trying to get the oak resin because you can make wine casks out of this. You need it to make wine casks. So if you want to make wine, you need to have a lot of oak resin. So usually what I'll do is I'll keep all of my acorns. Oh, we're almost out of stamina. I guess we're done for the day. Actually, how much wood do we have? Oh. We have enough to fix the bridge down on the beach, so let's go do that. Oh, look at this lazy kitty cat. The programming that went into that cat is about as honest as I've ever seen in a video game, concerning animals anyway. Just a cat just lays down and just plops. Always some good foraging here. Ooh, a trilobite. Hey, that's okay, our signs. Working the late shift, huh? Let's see. On lunch break. Oh, wow. Is that your normal lunch break, or how does that work? Oh, yeah, okay, I gotcha. New reward. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Standing geode and, ooh, starfruit seeds. Yeah, every time I go into the grocery store, like, anytime I go to the grocery store and I see the people changing the tags and everything, I'm like, oh god, that's gotta be such dull, boring work. Hey, that's not too bad. Are they already printed, or do you have to print them as you go along? Oh, wait a second. I think I can donate that seashell. The oyster, or whatever that is. Well, I tell you... oh, wait. Easy, just tedious, already printed. Okay, well, at least you don't have to stand there with the printer while... and then stick that. At least you don't have to do that. So, yeah. But I will give you the heads up. You'll want to go back and watch the rebroadcast of the time that you did miss, because Selena, geez, wow, I was talking about my cats. Tequila decided to take over the show. So just a fair warning. There's a lot of kitty cat earlier in the time that you maybe missed. Don't worry, it's all recording. You can catch the replay. She was very persistent this time around, and I made sure to go to the full screen. She was like, "You will pay attention to me now," and at one point started taking off my headphones. So now she's curled up in a little half circle, sitting on my lap, and she's finally settled down. I think she got enough chin scritches to calm her ass down. Right, exactly. Well, it's kind of funny when I when I got my dog. He's a corgi. My wife started up like an Instagram page for him. I don't even know if she's still doing that or not, but he got in, like, within the first week, had more Instagram followers than I have on any of my YouTube channels. I'm just like, you rotten little shits. It's like, I'm way cuter than a corgi. No, I'm really not, though. I get it. I just don't like it. Yeah. What Mr. Business is doing in my garden here is what Tequila is doing in my lap. Get between you and the phone. Oh, I'm sure that makes for great communication. Yeah, sometimes when I'm laying in bed, I'll get up and I'll check my messages and everything. I'll just be doing this laying in bed, and Tequila will come up here and just start bumping my hands and everything, trying to get me to put the phone down because it's breakfast time for her. It's like she doesn't want attention. She wants me to get up and fill her food bowl. All right, so we are out. It's like my food bowl is empty. You need to fix this. Okay, we are out of stamina. We've done just about everything that we can for the day. So let's go to bed. Did we get this? Yeah, it's stir fry. Yeah. I already know how to make stir fry. To be fair, what I'm looking up when I'm getting out of bed, it's just me trying to get my brain going for the day, and it's usually nothing important. So, yeah, her doing that is probably for the better. Oh, wow. We had a heck of a bunch of stuff in the shipment last night. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. We still have to spend 2,000 of that at Gunther, or at the shop. Oh. We got enough. Nice. We have enough gold parsnips that we can donate those. Awesome. Alright, so we'll sell the rest. It's funny, because there's no chickens on my farm yet. Okay, so we actually have 6. I'm going to take one of them away and sell it. Because we only need 5. Awesome! Okay, so we'll go donate that, and hopefully the shop will be open, and we can get our backpack, and then load up on some more parsnips. I forgot how many we have. Do we have 24? I think 24 will get it done. We still got time to grow some more, but at the very least we got what we wanted, which is the high quality crops. Because now we don't have to worry so much about the summer. Nice. So, you know, we'll definitely have corn growing next season, but we'll also have melons, so we'll have corn and melons next summer, or for the next season, and then pumpkins if it doesn't happen. Okay, we're in good shape to get that one done. Usually I forget about the parsnips, and then I fall behind. All right. Yes, we're doing actually really well in the community center. But we've still got a lot of time before Pierre opens. I don't care, said Pierre. I'm from France. What was that from? Oh, that was South Park. That was the episode where Cartman bought his own amusement park, and he inadvertently turned it into a great success when all he wanted to do was just spend the entire day riding the rides by himself. And the old owner came back. He's like, "Look how thriving this is." And Eric sells it back to him, and then Eric tries to get him to sell it back to him a second time once he realizes that he's on the hook for a lot of taxes and everything. And the old owner's like, "I don't care," said Pierre. "I'm from France." Such an oddly specific thing to say. I think I have used that a couple of times. Like when somebody's whining about something inconsequential. "I don't care," said Pierre. "I'm from France." And they just look at me like, No, I don't have Paramount Plus. We need to get it. South Park here in Australia has really fallen by the wayside. I am years out of date with it. Like the last time that I saw like an episode of South Park, that was like a new episode, it was when Randy had become a pot farmer, like early on. So it's been a while. Oh, right. Peter's open now. Oh, this is Joe Jamart flashing their dick in everyone's face, so yeah. Yeah, the member berries and all that. I think that was we got a little bit past that. It's like, oh, yeah. Remember Dagobah? I remember. Oh, yeah, remember, Boba Fett? Oh, yeah, remember Slave One? I remember. Oh, it's too funny. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and buy 30 just to be safe and purchase that. Alright, and now we're broke again. Right, exactly. Then they started saying all sorts of really racist stuff, and it's like, and that's really the problem with people remembering the good old days. Yeah, right. Remember when marriage was just between a man and a woman? And that's the problem. That's the problem with people who are always like, "Oh, remember the good old days?" I was like, maybe they were good for you, but they weren't for everybody. There were some people who didn't have a good time at all, even with Star Wars. I mean, it's hard to enjoy Star Wars when you can't marry your boyfriend. But that's like everybody's always saying it's like, oh, I wish we could go back to the good old days. And I'm just like, how very white of you. And it's like, yeah, have you noticed it's usually people who are white and hetero who say that stuff. I don't want to get political or anything like that, but it's like there's what exactly was better about yesterday? And here's the thing. The thing that's so silly is when people talk about how things were better, it's because they were younger, you know? Oh, I remember that I miss the good old days when you could just ride your bike all day long. No shit, you didn't have bills. Yes, that's a better time. You're a kid. You don't have to. Well, I'm white and hetero too, so I feel like I can talk trash on that. And yes, I said them. But, it's like when people talk about the good old days, what age are they talking about? They're usually talking about their teen years, about the time that they start getting the keys to the car and they start driving around and they start experiencing their real first freedom. When do people talk about what the greatest movies and music and everything? Usually it's about the same time. To people, that's always the good old days, because that's when you're experiencing everything for yourself, and you have so many firsts. You have your first kiss, your first date, your first movies hanging out with your friends and no parents, the first time you get busted by the cops. And all those things are memories, and they're very strong because it's the first time you experience a lot of those things. That's why the music you're listening to during that time is the greatest music that ever existed. Right, exactly. First time getting laid. That's a major milestone. You remember a lot of stuff about the first time you got laid. You don't remember too much about the previous time you got laid, the most recent, especially if it's been like 20 years between the first and the most recent. But that's something I've always talked about, on a philosophical level. Everybody always talks about the good old days, and what time is the good old days? I'm willing to bet it's from the ages of 13 to 25. Why was life so good during then? Because you didn't have major responsibilities. You were just a kid. Or you didn't have a mortgage. Or you were young and healthy and you could eat everything. And you didn't have to have a daily fiber supplement just to be able to have regular poops. Of course those are the good old days. But that doesn't mean that things happening in the world were good. You were just young. Like my stepdad. My stepdad is, he is a major classic rock enthusiast. And he always talks about, Led Zeppelin and The Who and, that era of music. Well, guess what age my stepdad was during that time? Between the ages of teens and early 20s. What a shocker. Ask my mom the same question. What's her favorite music? I bet it's what she was listening to during her teens and early 20s. Yes, that is a magical time in everyone's life. There's a lot of shit that happens in those years. Once you hit your 30s, that shit starts tapering off really fast. So whenever people get winsome, yeah, early. Well, see, and that's the thing is it is a case by case basis. But childhood, your teen years, and everything, it always is better compared to what you are as an adult because you don't have responsibilities. Someone else is paying for your food and everything. Unless you come from like an abusive household, I bet your teenage years are better than your adult years, more or less. But you also got to remember, as an adult, you can like rent a car and just go on a road trip. You couldn't do that as a kid. So, some people think that, a package deal. The teen years versus the adult years is a better trade. And I'm like, it really wasn't. You know, it's like, yeah, I gotta bug dad for the car keys, or I can't go out on Friday night. You know, versus right now, I want to go, I get in the fucking car and I go. Now, which of those is really truly the better situation? But that responsibility comes with, I mean, that freedom comes with responsibility. You know, you got to go to work to be able to pay the bills. And once you get all the bills and everything paid up, then you're in okay shape. But yeah, most of the time people talk about the good old days. They're talking about living in a time when they didn't have to worry about paying the bills or anything like that. All right. Well, our signs, you knock the shit out of those price tags and make those shoppers happy with the new low rollback prices. Thanks for hanging out, sir. And yeah, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Friday is probably a definite, but I'm not 100% on that one because Friday, me and my wife will be hitting the road for a bit of a road trip, shopping trip. But, oh shit, I forgot to grab my fishing pole. But I don't believe it'll be an all-day thing, so there should be a Retro Friday this week. Alrighty. Have a good one, sir, and we will catch you most likely tomorrow. Alrighty. Let's run back, grab the fishing pole, and we'll try to get some last-minute fish so that tomorrow we'll have a little bit of cash just in case the traveling merchant has anything good to sell. But we did just have a harvest, so we will have some money coming in tonight. We'll just put everything away. Even though we really don't have to. Actually, I will take... No, not the axe, the hoe. I'll take my fishing pole and my hoe. And we're actually going to head over to the lake. Oh, my batteries are low. Might have to swap those out. Oh! Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. There's something moving around in there. Hiya, Georgie. Do you want a balloon? I do that joke every time. Every single time. All right. Let's do some river fishing. Try to knock out some of the river fish that I need for the community center bundle. I really got to get a better fishing pole too. This first one, it takes a while for the fish to start biting. Get a little bait, make it a little more enticing. Especially when the music dies down like it does. Music makes it go a little bit, makes it seem like it goes a little quicker, but when you're sitting there in silence fishing, it's, it's a little bit, awkward. Still got cat hairs flying all over the place. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Hey, hey, it worked. Well, sort of. Oh, yep, there it goes. Oh, we're just catching chub. They're just a little chub, you know. Maybe one of these days I'll get a massive chub. There we go. Now we're catching something with a little bit of fight. And it's another chub. I thought it was going to be something different. Like a river bass or tigerfish or something. I don't know. I don't know why the sunfish. I about said the fun fish. I don't know why the sunfish made me laugh, but it did. Oh, I know why. It made me think of an old Mike Birbiglia routine. He was talking about how black comedians get to use the N-word, and he said that he was talking about how you know, he wanted to do jokes like that, but he couldn't do that because he was, you know, he was a white guy. So he said, I'm just going to start working in cracka into my sentences and all of my jokes. And the crowd started laughing along with him. And he was like, I'll even tell it in stories. So me and my cracka friends were driving down the freeway the other day, and we were, and my one cracka friend says to me, hey, cracka, pass the sun chips. And I said, cracka, you just wait until we get to the picnic. And he said, cracka, please. Oh, that Mike Birbiglia was a funny bastard. I'm sure he's still working. He was one of those guys that it always seemed like you always saw him at the, in like the Comedy Central specials, but never like in movies or anything. I don't know if he ever got into movies, but he was a funny guy. He was one of those that he would tell the long-winded story type of jokes and everything. He had another bit. He was talking about how Christian rock sometimes kind of fools you before it takes off. He was like, you know, so I got in my car the other day and I turned on the radio and there was a song that came on and I was like, yeah, and I didn't know that it was a Christian rock song, because sometimes the Christian rock, it kind of goes for a while and you think that this is just a regular song, and then they hit you with the Christian side of the whole thing. And he breaks out his guitar and he's playing and he's like, I got up in the morning and I poured me a bowl of cereal and I put some milk right on it and Christ is Lord. Well, yeah, but I want to know more about the brand. Oh shit, he was so damn funny. I think the sunfish is something I can donate. Let me take a look real quick. Oops. I'm hitting all the buttons except the one I need. Now let's see, river. Where's the river fish? Okay, so sunfish. Sunfish is the only one. Is the chub in anything? No. Alright, so we'll hang on to that. Oh, I keep forgetting we got a whole new row. Now I'm trying to think of Mike Birbiglia jokes, and those are really the only ones that I remember. Okay, alright, so we can make a bee house. I think honey is something that I can donate. Oh, let's do, let's go with the trapper profession, because eventually you can get traps that don't require bait. And I think that's a little bit better. Ooh, we made some money. 500 from fishing alone. Nice. Man. That parsnip money is some good money. Alright, so if the traveling merchant has anything worth selling, or worth buying, we should have some money to be able to do so. Erk-a-doodle-doo. Alright, how's my luck today? They're somewhat annoyed. Oh, it's going to rain tomorrow, so... Farmer Sugar Pants, I have a request. Can you bring me a cauliflower? I can. I got some growing. One time I forgot to give her a cauliflower that first year, and her request just stayed in my inventory for the entire season, because you can't grow cauliflower outside spring unless you have a greenhouse. So the request stayed all year, and then when the next spring came around, I totally forgot about it. And I didn't get her another cauliflower for that year, so she went almost 2 whole years without her cauliflower, and when she finally got it, she was so happy. I was like, I've been waiting a year and a half for this cauliflower. Alright, give me something good. A large egg. I think I'll take that. Always selling pufferfish. I'm pretty sure the large egg is part of the animal bundle. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it because it's just one step closer. I've already got the coconut donated. That's a little pricey for the cherry sapling. And that's a spring tree, so there's no point in planting it now because I'll just have to wait a year before it starts producing. Okay. I think we should just go ahead and go up into the mines and continue working towards that. We don't have enough to upgrade any tools, so... Oh, wait, no, we need the pickaxe. Alright, do we have anything else to donate? Oh, wait a second, I was gonna make a bee house. Oh, I don't have any maple syrup. Gotta have maple syrup for that. Can I make a tapper yet? No, I can't make a tapper yet. Alright, well, let's let's go cause some damage in the mine. Make some donations on the way. I'm not too worried if I don't get the community center in the first year. That one's tricky, especially if you don't pick the option at the beginning of the game that says guarantee, where it makes it a guarantee that the community center can be done in the first year. Hang on a second. There we go. Something flew into my eye. I'm guessing it's a cat hair. But if you don't tick that box, it's still, from what I understand, it's still possible, but it's not like guaranteed that it's 100% doable. And I'm okay with that. I, as long as I get, the greenhouse is really the most important thing in my eyes. Okay, we're not going to worry about resources right now. We're just making our way to the bottom of the mine. Right now, to me, that's what's important. Oh, we got a dwarf scroll. And a bomb. Oh, there's the ladder right there. I mean, if we pick up resources along the way, great, but I won't be, using stamina to try and get it. If I don't have to use the pickaxe to get the ladder, I won't. Oh, and these guys will break rocks if you're lucky. So if they make stuff, I'll go ahead and pick that up. Oh, I saw slime over here. Hey, we're doing all right. For not having luck on our side. Because we can always come back to mine. Okay, so now we have to break the rocks. But we got four levels down without needing to start actually working for the ladder. So unless something really terrible happens in this level, we ought to be able to get to 50. You watch, it'll be the last rock that I hit. I have had that way too many times, where it's literally the last rock that I hit. There it is, okay. Oh, we got some tundra boots. They're like Ugg boots, they're super comfy wumpy. Actually, they got +2 defense and +1 immunity. Oh, there we go. Oh man, we're passing up all of this iron. But I'm here to make headway into the mines, because we have to upgrade our pickaxe. I hate these ghosts when it's early on, because you spend so much damn time fighting the fuckers because they just bounce away. Thank you. What did I get? I'm not sure. Oh man, everything's all aggro now. Just go. Dang, we are making major advancements today. Like I said, for not having luck on our side, maybe I read it wrong. But sometimes luck doesn't factor in as well as you think it would. This is where the journey comes to a close, I think. I should have went back for all of that ore. That would have been the smart thing. Get to 10 levels down. Yeah. And then spend it all on, because we're done. Well, I have a bomb. Hey, that worked. Alright, that is... Now we have reached the end. I think. How much stamina do we have? Oh. Come on, give me something good. Mixed seeds. Alright, we gotta get out of here. That was pretty awesome. I will say that much at least. Let's see, the winter roots donated. Is that the winter forage? Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep one of those. Okay. Now the spirits are annoyed with me, so it wasn't luck that was helping me get through there. Just had an amazingly good time. There we go. Got the tapper. Let's get that on a tree and make one and get one on a tree and start getting that producing whatever the tree produces. It doesn't matter. I just need one. Spirits are annoyed with me again today. But that's okay, because I have a green bean. Okay, so what do we need? We need wood and copper. What's the most noticeable tree? One that can't be missed. Yeah, I guess it'll be this one. There we go. Alright. I think I'm gonna fish today, since it's raining. Oh, I didn't realize I had a bunch of geodes. Okay. Let's go up to the lake. Okay, now this the one down here. Some of these can be found in the wintry, snowy parts of the mines, but not all of it. I think the crocus can only be found outside. But that one I'm not too worried about. That's the bridge repair that just gives you access to the quarry, which is just rock. Sometimes you can get some minerals, some ore, but most of it's just rocks and trees. Oh! Right towards the end, it was about to put up some fight. Oh, feeding frenzy. And we're catching it at the beginning, so maybe we can get something out of it. Crack of dawn, crawl out of bed, off of just one stinking bullhead. I got them spring fishing blues. Oh, almost got that perfect. I've only gotten a couple of perfects with the treasure chests. They're tricky. They're doable, but it's all up to the fish playing along. Like if the fish will get up right next to the treasure, so you can build them both up at the same time. But I don't think it gives you anything. I think the perfect just it's just in leveling up your fishing skill. Like, I think you get more XP for a perfect than you do without. Or maybe it has something to do with the quality of the fish going up a little bit. I don't think it really matters. It's just one of those things. It's like, if you can, you get it, because it's better than not. Well, this feeding frenzy's is paying off in dividends. There we go, largemouth bass. Oh, wow, man, we got a ton of stuff out of that. Man, I think we had like one fish without. So we got one chub. Let's see. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 fish out of that. Not too shabby. Most of the time, I'm lucky to get those frenzies after they've already been out for a few seconds. That one spawned just right in front of me and was able to capitalize on it. And I think that was probably one of my more successful ones. A lot of times you get them and you only they only last a few seconds. That one lasted quite a bit. Oh, rice shoots. Okay. Are any of those donatable? The largemouth bass. Still need a sturgeon. We'll drop off the largemouth bass, and then we'll head down to the the blacksmith and get our geodes processed. See if we got anything good. It's raining. No one will catch me checking out the garbage. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, we got some new stuff. Ah, not too bad of a haul. All right. Get some more donations. More decorations for the house. Alright, let's do some river fishing. See if we can catch anything good here. Since we still got plenty of day left. I got so used to the feeding frenzy fishing. This is a little more sluggish. Ow, that would have been a perfect. I'm pretty sure our fishing skill will... If it doesn't level up here, it's going to make some major strides towards it. I hate that. You get the fish all the way to the finish line, and then it juts out of the strike zone just at that last second, robbing me of the perfect. Oh, are we getting, it's just all shad this trip? Go to a different spot. I don't think that makes any difference at all, but... just more shad. Ah, I hate that noise. It always makes me think that the strike has happened. There we go, green. Something different. How much stamina we got? I'd say probably 3 more casts. Because a cast would take about 12 stamina. Uh-oh. 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 I can't even pause it now. Fortunately, I got a pack of batteries always on the recharger. Worst is when that happens when I'm playing Dead by Daylight, and then basically makes me AFK. Alright, so we're 1 fish shorter than what we should have had. Like I said, this will be the last one. Yep. Well, we could probably do 1 more cast, but I'm not going to. Oh, a little bit of treasure to end out the fishing trip. Alright, hopefully we get something good. Oh, a lost book. Well, our inventory's full anyway, so let's head for home. Ship and store everything. And, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'll call it for tonight. Once we get home. I got my minimum 2 hours. I can go longer, but yeah, I think Better double check, make sure there wasn't anything that we can donate. Oh, yes. We have a bream. We can donate a bream. Oh, wait. Put you there. Okay. I think that's good enough to call it a day. What's the weather going to be tomorrow? Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Dang. Almost 1,700 in fish. $2,000 for the day. Not too bad for a non-crop day. All right, so that is going to do it for this broadcast. Let me switch it over to the webcam. And thank you everybody for joining on this one, whether you're watching it live on Twitch or watching the replay, either on Twitch or oh dang it. My YouTube channel. Jesus, I've had a brain aneurysm right there for a second. But if you are watching on YouTube, please be sure to check out my other YouTube channel, Sugar Pants Video Basement. We are just a few days away from a brand new video, but there is still some goodness to be had in my most recent episode, Forbidden World. I am releasing episodes every other week, and we're right now we're doing seasons. I'm doing seasonal things, so this will be. I think the next one will be the fourth one of season 3. It's hard to keep a track of all that. Next year's, the second year's, it's just going to be releases. I'm not going to worry about doing seasons and everything like that. So it's just something I've been having some trouble with because of some copyright issues and uploading issues and things. So it's a learning process. As I go along, I kind of get everything kind of all straightened out. But as I learn what I can and can't get done, making the job just a little bit easier for myself. But yeah, year 2 will just be releases, but it's still going to be every other week, every other Monday. And yeah, so we have a new episode coming up this coming Monday. That's 7 o'clock Sydney time in the morning, 7 a.m. Sydney time. If you're in the States, that's Sunday evening. Central time, it's 4 o'clock. You guys can figure it out from there. But that's when the new episode's released. So next week's episode is really good, but Forbidden World is good trash too. So be sure to check that out. You can check for the link down below in my About page. There should be a link up there, easy to find. Click on that and it'll take you over there. And if that's not easy to find or whatever, just go to YouTube and type in Sugar Pants Video Basement. As you can see, it's right. It's so weird doing this like it's a mirror and it's not. Right there, Sugar Pants Video Basement. Type it in. If you see a title card that looks like this image here, you're there. There's nobody else on YouTube that looks like that. So be sure to check that out. And as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you got something to say about it, please do so. If you have any suggestions for movies, I'll take a look for those. I have had a couple of people make some suggestions, but got to keep in mind they have to be movies that I have to be able to get in touch with. I have to be able to get a copy of it. And sometimes I'll find a movie that I want to do, and when I go looking online to see if it's like the definitive version, I find out that it's not. There was a couple of movies that I wanted to do for year two, but every time I found a copy of it, it wasn't like the complete edition. It's like it was edited. You know, when you go in and you find out that the movie is like 125 minutes long, and the copy you have is only 120 minutes long, it's like, well, what happened to that 5 minutes? And then you go online, you find out what got edited, and it's like, I don't feel like reviewing a version that's not like definitive. Even if it's not the director's cut, if the movie is officially 125 minutes long and the copy I get is 119 minutes, I'm not doing that. I want to do what is the official version of it, or the director's cut. If I'll do that, of course. But if there's ever an episode, or that if I ever get a copy of a movie that I feel like has content that's been cut, then I won't do that. If the director's cut is one thing, but that's not what's happening in some of these situations. Some of these, I'm just getting movies that have been edited, and it's not the edition, the official edition. I might sometimes get in touch with the version that was edited for TV, and I don't want to do that. I want it in its full, glorious, as it was shot version. I'm kind of a stickler that way, so yeah. But yeah, feel free to make some suggestions on that one. But most importantly, if you like the channel, if you like what you see, pass it to your friends. Tell them to watch as many episodes as you can. The show gets better and better as the year progresses. My early episodes, I fully admit, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So it took a little bit of, it took a few episodes before I started getting on a roll. Season 3 is the best season so far of all my content, but Season 4 is also good as well. And year 2, I think, is really going to be pretty stellar. So a lot of good stuff going on there, but I've got a lot of work still to do before the year ends. So thank you for everybody who has followed me from Twitch over to my YouTube channels. And I do appreciate the support. I really do. Okay, that is it for tonight. So very, very, very real chance that I'll be broadcasting again tomorrow. Probably would be more Stardew Valley. I'm into it again, and it's a lot of fun. So what are we up to? We're up to Sunday, the 21st of spring. So there's a pretty real chance we'll finish spring next episode, which will probably be tomorrow evening. So until I greet you then, y'all have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you next time.